We live in the age of travel. The world has been explored more extensively than at any other time in human history. However, there lies a place between sub-Saharan Africa and Europe, a place between the Sahara Desert and the Mediterranean Sea, a place some would say lies between the heavens and the earth, where the god Atlas was turned to stone and mountains, a place across the width of which no man or woman has ever dared cycle. This place is the Maghreb. From Morocco in the west, through Algeria, Tunisia, and to the gates of Libya, the cry of adventure beckoned us once again.
Starts. Let's do some, boy.
Let's get out there. North Africa, here we go.
Okay, well, our first test of Marrakesh. We get a nice bike lane, right? It's amazing.
So obviously we've got some of the couscous out of the tagine, which you must have in Morocco, and it's a vegetable tagine. We've got some aubergine, some more vegetables. I'm not sure what this is.
It's like Tehran all over again.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lot of things, yeah.
Sitting at the western edge of the Atlas Mountains, Marrakesh not only offered the starting point for our journey, but also an introduction to the culture, cuisines, and people that we were about to meet.
Nus, which means half-half, translated from Arabic. And yeah, you got your half your cream in your throat on top, and then coffee underneath. In the typical Arab way, huge amounts of sugar.
Get one in there at least. Yeah, now it looks like a chai.
Saha, health to your health.
Oh. It's morning. This guy looks like he's about to. Jumbo is all prepared for the winter.
It is the winter.
It's often the way in life that the most interesting people find you, and you don't find them. Omar was no exception to this. A man from a humble background, he mysteriously found us on the road. Despite the language barrier, Omar was keen to be our guide and learn about us, as much as we were keen to learn about him and his country.
Yeah, that's good work.
Good work. Yes. Look at this, so he's grabbed a bunch of grass here,
Yeah.
and he's rubbing off the prickles from the pear.
Oh. Good taste.
Amazing!
Shukran.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty flavourless, actually.
Flavourless.
Big welcome.
Shukran.
Saha. Oh. We've just been given a kilogram of food. But it's marinated in all this meat and lots of veg, and the flavours are incredible. Oh yeah. It's filfil. Filfil. It's hot, spicy.
لا أحبه.
goodness, it's like
fructose. Oh my god, that's delicious. That's delicious.
that's like it's made in a factory.
That is nicer than maple syrup.
Okay, so it's late into the day. We've been climbing literally all day, well over 2,000 meters. And unfortunately, Uma's down the road. I don't know if I can wait for him, but I'm just gonna layer up over here. Beside the cold dew. I had to wrap up at the top. John Boy's gone a bit ahead. We can't hang about there. Temperatures are falling very fast.
The cold night air crept into our bones as we swept along the flowing descent into the darkness. In this region of Morocco, weeks before our arrival, 2 Scandinavian tourists had been savagely murdered. It therefore came as no surprise that we were stopped at a police checkpoint and our details copied down and our whereabouts noted. Eventually arriving in civilization that night, village elders were waiting for us. I assumed informed by the police about our movements. The men guided us to a hotel in safety.
I'm gonna whack it on the charcoal there.
Plastic bags inside my shoes so my feet don't freeze. Keep the wind chill out.
Alrighty. So it's second day starting the mountains.
Little fresh.
I played Chief Ewok Guardian there, keeping tabs on us.
Sure enough, the village elders reappeared in the morning and made sure that we were on our way and that no harm had come to us under their watch.
As you know, it gets a bit hotter in the day as it progresses this afternoon, and we're just layering down here. There you are.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. We had a hard first day and I've got a lot of knee pain, which is not something I usually get. So I'm just going to move my cleat position and see if it helps. So unfortunately, it's inflammation and you need to rest that, but you need to get your cleat position right too. My foot's in the wrong place and the forces are going through the wrong part of my knee. Also shoes I'm not used to using, so. Yalla shabab.
That was well.
My knee didn't hurt up there.
Okay.
Meeting Omar on the road had been a blessing. He'd been an unexpected friend and guide all at the same time.
You've got lamb in yours, eh? Nice.
And then Laziz.
Ladid, non Laziz.
Laziz?
Ladiz.
But now that we'd reached Ouzatat, it was his time to return home. His family were waiting for him. And for us, the remote roads of the Atlas Range lay in front.
Assalamu alaikum.
As the sun set and darkness fell around us, we found ourselves on a barren road, travelling late into the night. After some time, it became apparent that we were being followed. A car was trailing us at a distance, passing slowly, stopping and repeating. Unsure of these people's intentions, we were frightened for our safety. And as soon as we had the opportunity, we pulled off the road and found our way into an icy cold, dilapidated hotel. But at least now we were safe.
I have to stop in this lovely hotel where it's about as cold as it is outside.
I think it's colder.
Probably colder outside, I think. You know, probably colder in here. We've had to huddle around here. Look, we've got an option of 1, 2, 3 beds. And there's only one plug. Got no choice but to put this ready around the reluctantly gave us. And we're going to have to actually share the bed for the night, John boy, eh? Desperate times call for desperate measures. But they didn't work. Kilo, 2 kilos.
2 kilos?
Oui. It's just gone from being freezing to being warm now. Maybe because we're climbing and we've got all these layers on, we're just layering down. 8 degrees to us right now, feels like 20 degrees. Assalamu alaikum. Ça va?
Ça va bien.
Nah. Tired?
Fixed.
Yeah.
Now I raised my saddle, and it seems to have gone away today. Took some anti-inflammatories, and the swelling's all gone down. It went down last night. So touch wood. We've got a lot of climbing. What's amazing is that my saddle was 6 millimeters too low. The difference, a marginal 6 millimeters. It's stunning. And while it's not too cold, there's a bit of a breeze.
Gorgeous.
Haha, like we did there.
Gorge.
Yeah.
This guy's cool, man. He's been our little guest on this little photo shoot we've had up here, eh, John boy?
He has.
Just before the French tourists came. Ooh, there you go. No.
Shukran, Zain. Shukran. Shukran. Zain. Malus. Okay.
chain seems to be being tangled.
Be good to others and expect nothing in return. It's the language of kindness and compassion that binds people the world over.
Parfait. He's up and running. peace.
We stopped early for the day to find food and warmth and to prepare for the arduous journey ahead.
What is that? This is a Berber omelette. How's the omelette?
It's hitting the spot.
It's a chilly night here in the mountains, and
Is it? I feel pretty warm.
I wonder why. Earlier on, I thought this bird here was just some random animal that flew into the
It's a stork.
compound, but a stork. Yeah, stork, sorry.
Yeah.
Turns out it's his pet. There he goes.
Suddenly.
It was Storky. He's had his wings clipped, an injury, so he can't fly.
One moment, Imran. Hello from Imran.
Oh, oh, nice.
Out.
Oh, I love it. Hamid has been our host here. What's the name of this place, Hamid?
Some Smrir.
Some Samria. Okay.
The countryside was becoming more arid. Sections of paved road appeared sporadically, and settlements were vanishing.
Hello, bonjour. Kids here ready to go to school.
We were heading into the heart of the remote wilds of the Atlas Range.
We're high in the Atlas Mountains here. Lovely sunny day, we can feel the heat on our backs, probably the warmest we can get today. But you can see here this ice hasn't thawed. And
Yeah, this is the highest we're going to go on our journey across North Africa. And yeah, higher than anything you can cycle over or travel over by car in the Pyrenees or the Alps. Which is quite exciting really, but also very remote. The tarmac has disappeared, so it's dirt road from now on.
oh, now it's really starting to climb. As you can see here. Fresh air in your lungs. Very different from being suffocated by all the fumes in Marrakesh. We're going out by second day, right?
ليلي يا عيني يا ليلي يا ليل.
We're running out of water and food as well. We've got about 300-400 meters of climbing, and oh, there's a car. Is this? Assalamu alaikum. You have a.
دولو. ايه ويني دولو؟
ممتاز.
وي.
شكرا الحمد لله. Merci beaucoup. No. الحمد لله لا. الحمد لله. ما في مشكلة. He's offering us a lift, but me and John don't roll like that, do we?
This is a very special experience. We don't want to pass it by.
Yeah. Okay.
Salama.
سلامة.
إلى اللقاء.
الله.
ليلي يا عيني يا ليل.
It seemed as though we were travelling on a journey back in time. Our surroundings became ever more remote. The people here probably lived in a very similar fashion to those centuries before them. Simple lives, simple homes, without the stresses of modern living.
Assalamu alaikum. drove straight out the Karakoram highway. Meters, there's no altitude sign here, but we know it from the Garmin and profile.
Hey, thanks for seeing you here.
Hey, 2,900 meters. Wow.
أترى الكاس أترى الكاس.
But I see I come across a little abandoned village there, and whew, wow, it's just as exhausting going down here, even more so I say.
أترى الكاس وطيبها في عطر من لماء.
Okay, we're blocking the traffic. Assalamu alaikum. Hey, nice bike. Nice bike, wow. Oh, this is even nice. Okay.
لي ليلي يا عيدي يا ليلي.
John, hey, John may be hiding by the kids rushing me up. Let's get out of here. Whoa, whoa. Okay.
3. Oh! Tafadhal. فكية جدا جدا.
Do your dance again. Do your dance again, John boy.
حبيبي ليه حبيبي ليه حبيبي ليه.
John boy, you are a star.
Just is nuts, isn't it?
Look at the dust on the bike, I don't know. Just going to show you the dust on the bike is crazy. We'll do it in the morning. We get something to eat. We're very hungry. At -6 or 7, it doesn't look it with this sunshine, but really got every layer on it here, and it still feels cold. Oh, this is cold. Freezing.
Yeah, it's what, 10:15 now, and it's still -4 degrees Celsius. And toes are a little bit chilly. Just the sun, we're just waiting for it to come up. Trying to keep pedaling.
Assalamu alaikum. Salam.
It appears to be market day.
So it does.
We've just appeared out of the 4 days in the wilds to this hustle and bustle of a market town, Wednesday market. Bit of a relief because we were running out of money and we were running out of food, and we've pedaled for about 4 hours today without any food. Imran, what have you just eaten?
Chicken, we've had a bit of meat there, a bit of carrot, curry. Very delicious.
Yeah. You feel okay now? Think you're going to make it to Fez?
I'll be okay, yeah. It's good.
civilization after days in the Atlas Mountains. We've ridden for maybe 8 hours today. Warmer down here, we're at 1,000 meters rather than 2.5.
Usual fashion, wherever John goes, there's always a fire.
Descending from the high Atlas range, we bid rural Morocco a fond farewell. The hustle and bustle of civilization was returning. We were nearing Fez, a city steeped in 1,200 years of history, former capital of the country. This was still one of North Africa's most influential and iconic regions.
Oh, Fez! It's been a hell of a day of riding, John boy. Hey?
Yes, indeed. 100 miles before sunset.
100 miles before sunset.
Yeah, we're in Fez. We made it across Morocco, basically, through the Atlas Mountains. And if you have a look around, you see the markets, the buzz. Really exciting place. One of the more exciting ones, I think, on this journey across North Africa. Yeah, we've been walking for about 10 minutes now. We read that this is the largest urban space that's free of traffic in the entire world. It's quite impressive, all the smells, the herbs, the spices, the colours, everyone jumping out at you trying to sell you things. They leave you alone as soon as you speak a bit of Arabic.
We'd successfully crossed the width of Morocco, and in front of us lay Africa's largest country, Algeria. But these were fractured lands through which we were travelling, and the border between the two countries had remained closed for over half a century since the Sand Wars. The Algerian town of Ghazouet was only 30 miles in front of us, but if we wanted to continue our journey across North Africa, we needed to find an alternate route, and for us, this was by sea. We needed to sail to Spain and then retrace an almost identical route only a few miles along the coast to Algeria's first port town. This was the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. It was time to venture into one of the least known, least travelled countries in the world. Algeria awaited.